Hello, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to some Captain of Industry. So we backed this a while ago. We played it a few times, and kind of went through and played it. I'll be starting a new game here. It looks like they got a couple of new games out. Game difficulties: Captain, Sailor, Admiral, mechanics. We're just gonna kind of leave it alone. Resource boost, different world mines, deconstruction, refund. You know what? I think I may do that. I may do resource boost, so infinite world mines. I like that idea. I'll play with that, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna do this new map, and we'll do that one. We'll go ahead and go next here. Captain. We'll leave it on Captain for now. We'll figure that out later. Let's see. Next. There's the next button down there. Let's see. Resource boost, different worlds. Mine mixed materials and trucks must be processed at dedicated sort of facility. That's fine. That's cool. I like that one too. All right, we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll hit next. Let's see. Promised Nook. I like it. It sounds dumb. So I saw some things that said that they're supposed to be having asteroids now. They have trains. They have all kinds of crazy stuff. So I kind of want to come back and give this thing a look. Kind of see how the game has been progressing in our absence. So I have trains, double train capacity. Trains are bi-directional. Fixed the tracks, right? Interfaces, fixes at uranium, rod recipe, robotics assembler. Computer's really thinking about what it's done with its life, trying to figure out how to process this. We will give it a second. Oh, there it goes. It's moving now. Go, go, go. All right. Well, evidently it's got a lot to process. Do this in real time. So I do have, it's a Ryzen 9 5950X with 64 gigs of RAM behind it. She holds her own. All right, welcome, Captain. Captain, we found an island. Searching for it's on the map. A ship took a lot of damage. Initial supplies are starting from scratch. Island's abandoned. Plenty of natural resources could use. Research lab. All right. So, like I said, it has been a little while since we've actually played. So we'll just kind of get on in here and kind of figure out what all we're doing. So we start out with a few trucks here. We start out with an excavator and things like that. So it looks like build a coal maker and connect it to a smokestack, right? So let's go ahead and hit. Nope, that didn't work. Smelting, food production, power production, waste management, buildings, housing services, transports, smelting, blast furnace, metal caster. There's a smokestack, food production, farms, diesel generator, waste collection, research lab. Okay. So tree harvesting designation. So we'll go ahead and go with a forestry here. Let's do that, and then let's see if we zoom out a little bit. We'll go ahead and tell you can take down these trees up here. That's fine. Go ahead and take all those trees down. That's good. All right. We're gonna take a coal maker. We'll put a coal maker like there. That'll be fine. And then it says I need to do a smokestack, right? So the smokestack will go over here. Do like that there. Will be fine. And then somewhere in here, I need to have pipe. Boop, 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 pipe. Oh, let's see. Pipe to pipe. There you go. All right, so that is all connected. So the trucks are going to load up with the resources that we need. They're going to come up here and start basically taking that stuff down. We already got this guy out here chopping down some trees for us. So we'll get the smokestack up. Come on. And then we'll get that guy. Assigning two trucks to the tree harvester here. So we'll go ahead and give him 2 trucks. Okay. So that should give us the 2 trucks from down here. Or, well, 2 of these trucks should go, oh, hey, we're going to go be lumber trucks now. So that way we can do that. Once they figure their life out. And then once this produce coal, build a blast furnace, connect to a metal caster and a smokestack. Okay, so we're going to go here. We'll build a blast furnace. Right? So the blast furnace is going to kind of be like this guy, like that. So we're going to look at that. It looks like we got some steam coming out. We get a little bit of that stuff coming out. So we're going to take a metal caster here. So we'll go ahead and put one here, there. Put another metal caster down here, like this. We'll do a smokestack like that. And then once we do all those guys, we're going to take this guy. We're going to take a molten channel. We're going to take him and run him down here like this. Take another molten channel and run him over like that. Then we'll take a pipe like this. And that will all be connected there. And they'll eventually figure that out. So this should continue to build smokestacks down here. Then it's going to eventually want me to start producing iron. So as these guys run back and forth, if you haven't ever played this game before, they'll start building roads and figuring out where they're going to go, and they'll start actually making roads in the thing. It is definitely a management, like a factory builder type game. These are kind of our cities where people are at. So you got to kind of keep the people happy, keep them, going and doing what they need to do. All right, so that stuff is all built there like that. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go talk to this guy here, and they're basically pulling material movers out of it. So they're actually taking metal out of it. And you'll see that they'll start carrying that over to this guy here. And you'll see as it starts to come in, the trucks drop it off, it goes up, it will start smelting it. We'll eventually see it actually come out of here and go and start being made into bars. And as we have extra trucks laying around, they'll just kind of figure out where they need to go. Yep, there you go. A little bit of molten stuff coming out of there. You'll see that is going to start turning into iron at some point. It may need more. There it goes. It's still going. Give it some speed. So there is those guys being poured. Those will all be poured out. And once those are cooled down, it should go and grab it. So it wants me to build a farm on fertile ground. Right, so we'll go here, food production, build a farm. So it does want me to find fertile ground. Okay, so the question is how do I know what fertile ground is? Let me go layers, limestone, tree harvesting, underwater. You are not telling me what fertile ground is, my friend. Yeah, so as you see here, it'll show me obviously trees. It shows me water here. This is oil. This is probably like limestone or something. And I see the different materials around the map. Let's see. You were not being helpful. They're all yellow. I don't see anything that's not yellow. You see orange because it's height differences and it doesn't like it. You know what? I'm just gonna put you up here then. Fine. If I put you, Put one right there. And then we'll put another one right there. Oh, I can't put it there until the trees are ripped down. All right, so we'll get that guy built here shortly. For grass, well, hopefully that'll be it. Yeah, what does this say? Open tutorial, soil moisture. All right, we'll get into that in a little while. So we just need to get water because I think and water was right here anyway. So waste collection, dumping zone, right? So we need to figure out where we want to start dumping towards. So we do have another island over here. What's over here? Anything? We got more oil, so we got stuff like that. So we can actually start doing that. So we can go here and go waste management, the buildings, housing services, transports, terraforming, dumping designation. Well, that's green. Oh, I think that's where my boat goes out. I think I can't really build in those areas. Can't really get to that area either. All right, fine. So we're just going to grab out like this, and we'll build it for now. We'll just kind of start dumping it there. And what that will do is, as my trucks have a reason to dump stuff, they'll just start dumping it in the ocean and make more land. It'll be great. It will be great. All right, so waste dumping can do that. So we do need a waste collection also. Forestry, message center, housing services. We need a food market. I think this is a food market here. So waste collection. We'll go ahead and put a waste collection. You know what? Put it right there next to that guy. All right. So we got waste collection being built. Research lab. Well, we will need one of those. So we'll go ahead and build that guy down there because we will need him eventually. The diesel generator. So does this thing need like... Trying to figure out what that thing's actually outputting. If it needs a smokestack. So that way we can bring food in, get that stuff out. I need to get smelting. That stuff is going. Diesel generator. Probably need water. I don't think we can get water yet. So I think we need to get the research kind of going and started. Oh, we need, that's going to be awesome. Let's see. Power, diesel. Is there any place I can put it right there? There, you go right there. All right, so we'll go ahead and get that guy started. We should have probably a little diesel in here. Yeah, so they're pulling a little bit of diesel out. We'll get that built. We should be building these things. Yep, he's going to town, cutting stuff down for us. They're still moving things around. They're still cutting this antenna thing down to give us more stuff. All right, so that thing is kind of thinking about what it's done. All right, so hopefully at some point it'll be going to go get some fuel. And you'll see they'll change their beds to different things. There is that. All right, so research idle, start new research. So once we iron smelting from scrap, obviously we're already doing that. We already have electricity. We already have construction. Or no, we don't have construction. We need to research that one. Maintenance, and then the trading dock, right? So I'm gonna probably get construction and maintenance going rather quickly. We'll add that one to the queue, and then we'll go ahead and then we'll add that one to the queue too. So it's gonna be mad because it wants me to do some other stuff, but I want to kind of get the maintenance and stuff up first, because having the maintenance, being able to produce things, so that we can start maintaining our vehicles, is probably helpful, so that they don't explode. All right, and then this guy here is angry, 18%. So it's gonna take me a little while to get some potatoes, waiting for water or rain. I don't think I can actually make water yet. Eventually, we'll get another farm up there. Let's see, collect reward. What does this do? And then that will give us some more stuff there. This gives us some fuel. Okay, so we'll do all those collect rewards. It wants me to research construction. Okay, so it wanted me to do both of those anyway. And then let's go back and look at this guy. So we're 25% in there. So it's slowly going through there and doing what it needs to do. And then let's see, what is this? Let's see. Layers here. So I don't know. That's got to be copper. So that's got to be copper. That's got to be coal up there. Nope. And then we got rain, so that should help our potatoes. And then hopefully we'll get these trees took down. Probably could have shortened my tree destruction to over here first, and then push back. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Let's see. New messages. Dumping waste. Bears. Okay. I'm not gonna. I don't care about that stuff. All right. Let me get some speed. Feel the need for speed. All right, there you go. Now we're moving along fine. Slowly progressing along. Should eventually. Looks like we have 12. So I think we need to start, because this is all backed up right now. I think I need to be able to start building stuff that needs metal in order to do that. And in order to do that stuff, I think I need to get the research here kind of working. So that one's kind of done. Almost. Two more of them. One, two more. There you go. There you go. All right, we'll slow that back down. So now we've researched construction here. So production, we can make an assembler, or assembly one, right? So we'll go ahead and we'll put an assembly one out here, right? We'll do that. Smelting, oh, that's nothing new there, nothing new there. Waste collection, research lab, food market, transports, right? Molten connector, pipe connector. Okay, so those are all fine. And then this guy here, we'll set a recipe. So we can use that for construction parts. We can use these guys for mechanical parts. And we can use this guy for electronics. So it looks like I need probably, we'll do that guy there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set me up another assembly down here. And then this guy is going to be set to this one. So that way we have one of each of those things kind of going. And then they'll have some place to output these bars to. You'll see they'll come in, they'll grab the bars, and they're going to carry them over here. They're going to go back over there, go get construction. They'll bring wood down. So the guys will bring the wood from down here, also over here. Oh, there you see them making a beeline. They're like, oh, thank goodness we have some place to take the timber to. And they are often doing that stuff. Wants me to start producing construction parts. And then, and it's important to have that stuff starting to be built, because if we don't, it's going to make for a very, very slow day. So you're going to get to a point where you're not going to be able to build things or maintain it, right? So maintenance. So there's a basic maintenance depot. I'm actually put the maintenance depot fairly close to this guy, because it's basically taking those things from there straight into here. And then that way it will allow me to maintain my vehicles for me. Produce maintenance. 0 of 100. Build a maintenance depot. I'm trying. I think that is still, yeah, so it's working on the trading dock. So once we do that, we can do like tools, like copy and paste, vehicles and mining. Oh, we want to add that. I want vehicles and mining. That's all good stuff. And then we'll go ahead and get the tools going. Basic concrete, we'll get that one added. We'll get basic diesel added. All right. There you go. There's lots of stuff to work on. And then eventually we'll need to get to diesel and be able to start making fuel and stuff. Because if we don't have fuel, our trucks will run out. Yeah, see, he's coming back to get fuel because he's running low. He's only at 15%, so he's actually coming back to get fuel. Low maintenance. I got no maintenance. All right, so and then here, this is going to give me some wood, some pistons. So we'll do that. These guys are all going. Hopefully we'll have trading decks at 92%. Our maintenance is at 3 of 4, so we just got to produce enough things here. So there's the trading dock. Production, smelting. Something we have to build. Yeah, trading dock here. So we can just build a trading dock, right? The question is, okay, so it's got to be built out like this, right? So this is, okay, there it is. So it's just kind of, I got to figure out a way for it to be here and then not be. I got to figure out someplace that you're happy and not. Like that, maybe? There you go. There you go. All right, so we'll build that there. And you just need to have those guys be able to come in and go out. So you need to have that green stuff so that they can actually get the boats in and out. So we're trying to build a trading dock, ore mining, research vehicles, processing ore, right? Let's see, maintenance. We'll get some more of those. We'll just kind of keep getting our stuff here, kind of keep an eye on what we have over here. And we're just kind of getting a foothold on the island here, and then trying to make sure that we have enough stuff to produce. All right, that guy's getting built. We got trucks running around making roads for us. Come on. Anyone? Nope, nobody. All right, we're not doing that now. That stuff is nothing new. Food. Can I plant trees? I'm sure at some point I'll be able to. All right, so this guy is still thinking about what he's done. Vehicles and mining. So that stuff is all fine there. They're going up and get food for us so that we can actually have food for our people. Because for some reason they want to eat. I don't get that part. Like, eating. I guess it's important. We'll eventually get water and stuff too, though. All right. So I'm trying to build a trading dock. There it goes. Trading dock is built. Purchase concrete slabs for iron from the village in the world map. So we'll do this. We'll say trade with village. So here it says we're supposed to be trading Purchase concrete slabs for iron in the world map. Okay. Concrete slabs. Concrete slab for iron. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay. All right, so those are purchased. And then I guess at some point a boat's going to come in. Maybe. And then that gives us even more stuff. All right, good, good, good. So we're still getting vehicles. We're researching vehicles. Kind of want to see the boat come in. Vehicles are mining. That'll be good stuff right there. We want to get that stuff kind of started because as soon as we can get that started, we will be able to start cutting in to actually get more iron. It's important before this thing runs out to have iron on the coming in. So we want to do that. Population growth. Basically, that allows me to put a beacon up to start saying, "Hey, we have a village. Like, come live with us. We'll give you potatoes, and you can do work." Let's see. Low maintenance. That's fine. Popularity unite. Okay, you're all fine. Researching. Completed research. Okay, so that's all good stuff there. These are all my goals. We're still working on my goals. All right, come on. Thinking about what we've done here. Still making iron bars. That's really all we have. It was just kind of waiting on this guy to get finished. And then once we get that done, we can start working on other things. That should be the last one. Nope, I lied. It's only at 2% apiece. That's being slow. It says it's 18 to 18. Why do you lie to me, game? Why? All right, so mining vehicles working right. So we should have go over here, smelting, food production, power production, buildings. So storages, so we can start doing storages, right? So now we can produce 200 units of loose storage, right? So I can actually do this, right? And then I should be able to do like that. And then maybe that one's not a good one to do yet. Let me do that. Kind of make it go away. Cancel construction. I don't want it. I changed my mind. All right, let me get this guy. Logistics vehicle depot allows building vehicles such as trucks and excavators. So we'll go ahead, put this guy over here. We'll build that guy right there. So we'll actually get that guy built. That will be good stuff. And then, because I think we get conveyor belts at some point, and then we could basically connect the storage to that. And then the same thing like over here. If we go to storage here, unit storage, a solid product, right? So if I do this, I do that. Production, Metalcaster farm, generator diesel, right? And then if I actually change this guy, I want to actually tell you to put iron in there. And then basically what it can do is that way we can get this thing processed and have it actually working on a regular basis. And then we'll just transfer the iron into here so that these things don't completely back up, right? So now here we can actually go in here and we can look and get like another tree harvester if we wanted to. We can get one of these guys, right? So we can build one of these. We can build a couple of trucks, right? Built 3 trucks. And then they will all take off and start going and doing what they need to do. This guy should start loading iron into it. Yeah, you'll see them. They're going to move iron from there into this building, and it's not a real different. It just gives me a buffer, right? So if I'm actually trying to, it just gives me a little bit of buffer where I have more stuff now. I can do the same thing with both of these guys if I wanted to, and eventually we'll get like belts and stuff so that we don't even have to. We can connect all these things to it. Then this guy should start be building those guys for us. You do want to be kind of careful. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself, because you'll end up. Yeah, so this is all iron in here. Okay. Just anytime you're ready. Anytime you're ready. Anytime you want to go faster. And then we should be working on hopefully getting diesel soon. So we're doing basic concrete right now. Basic diesel is next. So basic diesel, once we get that, we should be able to go to right up here. Okay, so no, diesel was here, water was over here. That's fine. So we need to get this stuff cleared out anyway, because I need this for oil. I need to build oil up here. That may be a bad place for a farm. Farm could, I don't know. Farm probably been better off down here. Let me see. Food production farm. Farm there. And a farm there. All right. We'll build those two farms down there instead, and we're gonna move this guy because we'll work on turning this into we'll need diesel production up there at some point. Oh, good, lightning. All right, so that stuff is all going. Now we do have an excavator here, so we'll have an excavator. So if I do this and I go logistics, terraforming, let's see, or sorting plant, let's see, mining designation. So I'm gonna take a mining designation here. I'm gonna go this. Just go mine that. That'll be great. You just go do that. Then we'll do mind control right here. So actually, you know what? Let's put it right there. That'll be good. Can I change this thing? No. Okay. Let's see. Can I change edit area? You can go over there. You can go down here like this. You can go over here like this. And you can go over here like that. There you go. All right, so that's all good in there. Okay. So we'll give you one of those. We'll give you two of these. What can be dumped here? I don't want to dump anything there. All right, so that should be fine. All right, so that what is going to end up happening here is let me get out of that guy. So this guy's going to come in. He's going to start digging the ground, and digging down, right? So it's going to start making a ramp. So I have a lot of dirt to kind of get through here to begin with, because there's a lot of dirt. Probably could have started closer to the mountain, but this is fine. This is fun. And then that basically controls that, make sure we have enough people here, and allows me to kind of keep stuff coming through. And then they're going to take the dirt that they dig up from there. They're going to take it over here, and you'll see them. Come on. You can do it. Just making his own little way over there. And once he gets down there, you're gonna see him just dump it, right? So they're just gonna start adding to the stuff here. And then this guy, what are you screaming about? I don't understand why you're mad. Oh, because you dug out from the corner of it. Let's see. Can I move you? Okay, so I put my mind control too close. Can I destroy that thing? Oh, good. It made it collapse. I mean, I have to destroy it. All right, so let's do this. I think there was demolish there. Demolish that guy. They're all going to be mad because I broke it. Let's see. Where did my mind control tower? All right, so let's put this guy over here, right? So we'll move him back a little bit. And then once we move him back, then we'll go edit the area, and we'll try that again. So we'll bring this guy down. We'll bring you in there like that. That'll be fine. We'll bring you over here like this, and then you can come down here like this. That's fine. All right, now you can do that. And then now we'll give you one of those and two of these. All right, there you go. Now, you know what? That's two. That's fine. All right, we'll move him back a little bit so that way we don't we don't collapse our building. All right, so there he goes digging again. All right, so he's going. I'd love to build like 9,000. Because honestly, if I could, like, if I wanted to, I could do like this, right? I could do another one of these guys, build 3 more of those guys, and then what I can do is I can bump this up to 2, and then I don't have another excavator right now, and I can have 2 excavators down here. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that because eventually I'm gonna have to move over here to the coal. When I'm, or not coal, but copper, and now I'm gonna need another one for coal and stuff like that. So I might as well just use the 2 of them or 3 of them down here and have them starting to find this stuff. Now you'll see this guy. Okay, what are you gonna do? Do I need an ore sorting facility? Ore sorting plant. There. Let me see what that thing does. Oh, so they have no sorting plants. So I'm gonna need a sorting plant because these things are mixed. They got dirt and ore in them. So since sometimes they have a little bit of dirt in it, they're mad because I have a mixed truck. So I need to get that ore sorting facility kind of figured out so that it can figure out its life. Yep. So he is actually going somewhere. Oh no, he's just getting out of the way. Just getting out of the way. Yeah, so these guys are all angry because, yeah, I'm going to need this thing sooner rather than later. All right, and then this guy is making the extra guy there. All right, anytime you guys are ready to help me out here. Nope, not doing that today. No people. I don't like that. That's not fun. Add product to sort. Iron. Iron ore. No people. No workers. Can I have workers, please? I have. Let's see. Select a product. I have a product. Okay. Add product to sort dirt. Okay, so we got dirt and we got. So basically, we have dirt and we have ore. So that should hopefully get that. Now, let's see, ore mining. We built the vehicles, reward collected. Okay. So that stuff is all going there. We should be able to have another one of these guys here now. And then that guy is just sitting around so he can come down here and be useful. And then he should start digging into. I need to figure out how to get a dude in here. Cycle previouses. Let's see. Yeah, I need. Yeah, make somebody go down there and work on that. Yeah, that thing's important. I need the ores. Somebody's angry. Not enough workers. Yeah, we figured that part out. Figured that part out when we didn't have enough dudes. All right, this guy needs to be like freaking high priority though. Yeah, that's important. Like it's less important for me. Well, that one's important too. Just playing whack-a-mole with the important things. Yeah. So this one's actually less priority. So let's lower that one down. That the construction, like not having the ability to make construction things suck, but not repairing my vehicles is more not good. Stockpile products. Okay, build an assembly one to produce construction parts. Yeah, where no, build another assembly. Dude, I don't have enough people to do what I'm doing right now. You want me to build more stuff? New construction. Where's that beacon at? Beacon. Start research on that guy. Okay. We get that beacon started researching. And then also while we're doing that, we can do. All right, now we're starting to get way too much stuff to do at one time. Let's see. Logistics. Let's see. Basic distiller, liquid pump, right? Dumps liquid into the ocean. Okay. Oil pump, right? So oil pump, we can actually go and put this guy in here like this. We'll do that guy there. Do that guy like that. And we'll do this guy like this. There you go. We'll just do a few pumps, right? Basic distiller. We'll do one guy here like this. One guy like this, right? So we need to basically bring oil in there like that. Then do we have storage? Flood storage, right? So you can go here like that. You can go there like that, right? And then we'll go to our pipes. Somewhere down here, there's pipes. There, pipe, right? So this pipe can go from here to here. This one can go from here to there, here to there, here to there. Oh, okay, I made a mess. And then you can go from here to there, and then you can go from here to there like that, right? And then once I get all those going in, now I need to get waste. Melting the smokestack. Waste management. Yeah, smokestack. So we'll put a smokestack here like this. And then we can put another smokestack up here like this. And then we'll go fluid. Nope. Let's see. Pipe like this. And then like this. Now I just have waste water coming out also. So I just need those. So we will get. You can go like that. And then we'll get some more pipes here coming down in a second. Right when I remember right where they're at. Oh, rainwater harvester. That's important. Let's build some of these. couple of rainwater harvesters. Building all kinds of crazy stuff today. And then, let's see, storage, fluid storage. Do that there like that. Logistics, transport pipe. Go there. You can go there like that. So that way we'll end up getting pipes over there. That'll be fine. Let me get back up here. You can go to there, and then you can go to there like that. Now the only problem is now I've actually made a mess in here because my trucks can't actually get into here. So we get that guy can go away. Let me get rid of this guy here too. All right, let me get some more destruction in here. Let me get rid of all this stuff. There you go. Let me get rid of those. All right, let me get pipe. Now, if I do this guy and I go E, right, I can go up. I can do you here, right? I can do you here, and then I can go back down like that. So that will actually allow me to get those in there. I can do like this. You go there, and then I want you, yeah, like that. That's what I want you to do. So that way we can actually build those up. So that way the trucks can actually get in and out of there. Once again, we're running into problems where we don't have dudes. And not having dudes is going to make problems for us. All right. Not having dudes. Not having dudes. All right. And then we need to get this guy can go up here like this. And that guy can go there. And then I want to do a pipe connector. You can go there like that, right? So that gives me a pipe connector. Then I'm going to do a pipe from here. Oh, I think I connected those there. That's fine. All right, so that guy is, oh, that's a disaster there. So that will eventually get those all built, hopefully. We're probably all getting angry here. And at some point, I'm just going to start dumping freaking pollution into the water. It'll be all right. You get that down there for now. No, that's not what I wanted to do. So that will go there, and then let's get the waste guys. Liquid pump, right? So liquid pump, we're going to try to get this guy here, and then we'll get this guy out here somewhere. And you can go there like that. And then I'll go back to my pipe. There, like that. You connect to there, to there. All right. So that will eventually all get built. That'll be great. Those guys are all thinking about what they've done. The problem is I just don't have enough dudes. All right, so let me get down here, look at my research. New research. So I can do that. Ship dock repair, copper refinement. Probably need to do that at some point. Ramps for vehicles, not a bad thing. Train leveling, not a bad thing. Blueprints, not a bad thing. Ship dock repair. Let's go ahead and start that. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll do that one while we're at it. All right, why not? Let's all work on that stuff. All right, so that stuff is all building. We need dudes. And more importantly than dudes, that's a kiln for that assembly. So we'll do that guy in a minute. Smokestack, rainwater collection, farm, diesel generator, oil pump, beacon, right? Strong light helps other refugees find your island and join you. This can be more workers and extra starting loot. So we do need to build one of these. There you go. So now we'll build the beacon. Okay. Food market, waste collection. Eventually we need to figure out how to get the sprinklers kind of going in there. But I got this guy going so that we're collecting water and have a water kind of collected so that by the time we need it, it'll be ready. Oil is going to town over here. Why are you angry? Can you not get out of there? You should be able to get out of there. Why are you taking oil from there and putting it over there? Oh, that would be why, because that thing's not actually connected. Okay, fine. There you go. Let's get that thing built. I don't know why you're stuck in there. Yeah, fine. You know what? Recover vehicle. That's fine. They should be able to get out of there because those things are all over height. I think they should be able to get out of there. So that guy will get that pipe built, so he'll stop transporting the oil back and forth. Hopefully, he'll get his life figured out. I'll dismantle that truck too. I don't give a crap. All right, so this guy. All right, yeah, this is important. Let's get this guy. Yeah, it's in less than 3 months. Yeah, we need we need that stuff. So we'll eventually get those guys figured out so that way we can get more people. As long as we can keep our food kind of production ahead, we'll be fine. And then this thing should start producing diesel for us. So starting to dig into here. If it's obviously we got garbage down here, it's dumping. And technically we can take this guy here and go smelting, water extraction. Let's see. Logistics, no, terraforming, right? And then dumping designation, right? So eventually we had this guy. So I don't actually want. Let me get dumping designation. If I do flat like this, I actually want to do flat like that instead. So there's two ways to do it. You can either make it flat, or you can make it angled, or you can make a ramp. You can make kind of whatever you want it to do, right? So I just want to make it flat because as I come out here, actually I probably want to go here too. like that. So as I come out here and do this, what I want it to do is just make it this big flat area. I don't know if I can put the farmland on it, but we can use it for other things. And that gives me plenty of stuff to kind of build off of. If nothing else, I can take my trading dock and stuff like that and put it out here, and kind of get it out of my way, and give this stuff better things to do. So it looks like my food is backed up. Can I store all the potatoes after the harvest? What? What? What do you mean can't? Let's see. Storage, unit storage, potatoes. Potatoes. Can I store potatoes? I can't store potatoes. Oh man, I was gonna store potatoes. All right. Well, we don't have enough potato storage. Maybe this guy. That's waste collection. We could probably put more potatoes in, and we could build another one of those things, and then have them do potato storage. Let's see. We get buildings, housing. So I can actually do this guy like this. We can build some more housing on the back of this guy. We can build another food market here. And then we'll build us another waste collection here. I don't know if we need them or not, but I have them. So that way we actually should have, so housing capacity is 160. We have 54 free housing. We should have a lot extra free housing here in a minute. We got a bunch of idle trucks that aren't doing anything. We're slowly digging to the side of the mountain here. As soon as we get our copper processing done, enable iron, uses iron ore at blast furnace. Oh, let's see. I'll put us full. Set recipes. So right now we're doing this one, but we can actually do this one also. So that way you can do both. So that way we're doing that to process iron ore. So, and then eventually we're just going to end up with massive amounts of iron to be able to produce things. We just need more dudes. Need more dudes. And then we'll get this guy over here, start to build out too. So we'll go here, terraforming, mining designation, right? I want to do that. The problem is I want to, because this level up here is higher. So I want to build, I don't know if it's going to be that bad. So I want a dumping designation. And then we'll do like this, right? And then if I do that, we'll see if that works. So that, I think I might need to dig some of that out, but that should be all right. That's fine. Mining designation. There you go. Just dig all that out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, let me do this. We'll do a mine control over here. Do that. We'll be fine there. So we'll go ahead and click this guy here, right? So we don't have any of those yet. All right. Let's see. Actually, let me do this. Let me go edit areas. You can go up here. You can go out here like that. You can go over here. And then you can go there like that. All right, so that guy is all going good there. We'll go an ore sorting. Do ore sorting right here next to it. This ore sorting will be add product. We're going to say we can't actually do copper yet. Pretty sure that's copper. So that will eventually get going. We do have, hopefully this stuff is coming. All right, so we're starting to produce diesel. So we have some new refugees. So that should actually start turning things on for us, which will be helpful. Ship repair dock is going. We'll get this guy here. And copper refinement starting. So we'll get copper refinement probably next time. This stuff will all get built out here. So we probably need to basically, this one can actually go like this, like that. Those can come down. This guy over here can get one of those and two of these. It'll be all right. And then once we get copper refinement going, because he's going to start digging into the side of the mountain. It's going to take him a little bit of time to figure that out. They're going to get where they can't do anything with copper. It'll be all right. This guy can just kind of keep digging down here. And that would be good. But I think for now, I think we're doing okay. We're just kind of probably building too fast. I always build too fast, and getting ahead of myself. But here we at least have that. That we need to get fuel trucks at some point, because this guy coming all the way out here it's gonna be bad, because he's only got 20% fuel, so he's gonna get all the way out there. As soon as he gets there, he's gonna have to go back and get fuel. So that's gonna be great. But we'll work on fuel trucks and stuff like that soon, and all that stuff. As always, if you like these videos, please consider throwing a like on it. If you want to see more of this one, let me know down in the comments. If you have a question, a comment, or concern, you can leave that down below. And if you're not subscribed and you'd like to see this or any of the other stuff I'm playing, you can leave that down there too. You guys be safe. We'll talk to you soon.